In today's video, our focus will be on Zeus, the son of Zeus, who was destined to replace his father as the next king of the cosmos. This was evident in Zeus seating Zeus on his throne and equipping him with lightning, the most potent weapon in Greek mythology. Zeus, renowned for vanquishing numerous foes with his destructive bolts of lightning, saw great potential in Zeus. While Zeus is not widely recognized in mainstream Greek mythology, his significance lies predominantly in Orpheism, a religious movement that offered an alternative belief system in ancient Greece. Although some aspects of Zeus' story occasionally intersect with traditional Greek myths, his importance is primarily exclusive to Orphic beliefs and texts. Let's delve into the origins of Orpheism, its primary prophet Orpheus, and its core beliefs. Orpheism emerged around the 6th century BC in ancient Greece, offering followers hope for salvation and a more heavenly afterlife than the gloom of Hades' realm. It derives its name from the legendary musician and poet Orpheus, who ventured into the underworld and returned to the mortal realm, transformed with profound knowledge of human spirituality and the path to salvation. Preserved in fragments and referenced by ancient authors like Plato, the Orphic teachings provide a unique perspective on the nature of the human soul and its relationship with the divine, emphasizing the need for inner transformation and purification to achieve spiritual liberation. Orpheus, known for his poetic and musical prowess, became the primary prophet of Orpheism, primarily due to his love for Eurydice, a beautiful nymph. They were deeply in love and married, but their happiness was short-lived when Eurydice was bitten by a snake and died, leaving Orpheus heartbroken. Refusing to accept her death, Orpheus made the daring decision to descend into the underworld and attempt to bring her back to life. Using his lyre, Orpheus enchanted Hades, the god of the underworld, and his wife, Persephone, with his captivating music. Moved by his sorrow and music, they agreed to release Eurydice under one condition: Orpheus must not look back at her as they ascended to the land of the living, or she would be lost to him forever. Unfortunately, overcome by anxiety and doubt, Orpheus glanced back, catching a fleeting glimpse of Eurydice before she vanished forever. Left to wander the earth, playing mournful music, Orpheus met his tragic end. Orpheus' descent into the underworld and his quest to retrieve Eurydice established him as the prophet of Orpheism. His journey was seen as an initiation into the mysteries of the divine, granting him profound knowledge of life, death, and the realm beyond. As a result, followers of Orpheism believed that Orpheus was uniquely qualified to share this knowledge and offer guidance on achieving spiritual transcendence and escaping the cycle of reincarnation. At the core of Orpheism lies the belief that humans possess a divine spark inherited from Zeus, who was devoured by the Titans. This divine essence is trapped within an evil bodily form, creating the inherent duality of humanity. The Orphic teachings stress the necessity of freeing the immortal soul from the constraints of the physical body, which they view as a tomb. They advocate for a life of ascetic purity, abstaining from animal products, sexual intercourse, and specific foods like beans, the reasons for which remain unknown. In addition to promoting purity and self-discipline, Orpheism introduces the concept of metempsychosis, the reincarnation of the soul. According to this belief, the souls of the deceased are not permanently confined to the underworld but instead reborn in different bodies on earth. Breaking the cycle of rebirth necessitates a rigorous process of purification and the acquisition of knowledge. Once the soul is liberated from its bodily prison, it can ascend to a higher plane of existence, joining the divine. Zeus, also known as the firstborn Dionysus, was the son of Zeus and Persephone, Zeus' daughter, the wife of Hades, and the queen of the underworld. Zeus assumed the form of a serpent and seduced her. Among all the gods in Greek mythology, Zeus was unique as he was Zeus' heir. He wasn't just a god or Zeus' son, he was the heir apparent, groomed by the king of the gods to one day rule the cosmos. This was evident in Zeus seating Zeus on his throne and arming him with lightning bolts, despite his young age. As always happened, Hera discovered her husband's extramarital affairs, and his infidelity enraged her. This familiar dynamic of Zeus pursuing other lovers and fathering children with them, inciting Hera's vengeance, is most famously illustrated by Heracles, the son of Zeus and Alcmene. Hera relentlessly persecuted Heracles, sending snakes to strangle him in his crib and driving him to madness, leading him to murder his wife and children. In the case of Zeus, Hera enlisted the Titans as instruments of her retribution. She convinced them to infiltrate Olympus and kill Zeus. The Titans made a stealthy incursion, managing to avoid detection on their way in. However, to approach Zeus unnoticed, they had to distract and disarm him, despite his wielding of lightning, the most powerful weapon in Greek mythology. Cunningly disguising themselves with white chalk, they concealed their true identities as they drew closer to their unsuspecting target. Engrossed in innocent play, Zeus was captivated by an assortment of toys, described by the Greek poet Nonnus in his Dionysiaca as including a mirror, knucklebones, a spinning top, and a ball. Exploiting the allure of these objects, the Titans successfully kept Zeus oblivious to their murderous intentions, gradually closing in on him. Seizing the opportunity, the Titans launched their attack, brutally dismembering the unsuspecting god. After this gruesome act, they collected the remains and treated them as one would a hunted beast. They boiled the remains before skewering them on spits and roasting them over a fire. In one version of the myth, the aroma of the roasting meat from Zeus' dismembered corpse, which the Titans had cooked and begun feasting on, reached Zeus and alerted him to the Titans' gruesome act. In another account, the goddess Athena became aware of the Titans' heinous attack and informed Zeus. Regardless of the version, Zeus was furious about what had transpired and believed that only blood could avenge blood. He unleashed a relentless storm of lightning, a display akin to the fury of the entire sky converging on a single point. A great conflagration ensued, reducing the Titans, once mighty, to mere ashes. Zeus then created humanity from these ashes, and because Zeus' corpse was also incinerated, humanity inherited the divine essence of Zeus. This bestowed upon them the potential for spiritual growth and enlightenment. Simultaneously, they also inherited the wickedness of the Titans, the source of humanity's darker aspects. Thus, the immaculate soul became imprisoned within the confines of sinful flesh. This intrinsic duality of humanity serves as the foundation of Orphic teachings, emphasizing the importance of recognizing and transcending the limitations of the physical body to achieve spiritual liberation. Classical myth provides further insight into this concept. As the story goes on to say, Zeus created human beings from the ashes of the blasted Titans. For this reason, human nature has an evil, titanic aspect that is evident to all. However, because the flesh of Zeus, whom the Titans devoured, was mingled with the Titans' ashes, human beings also possess a divine spark encased in a gross titanic body. Outwardly, we are titanic, but inwardly, we are divine. Therefore, the goal of human striving should be to free the immortal soul from its bodily prison, a view succinctly expressed in the Orphic slogan, "The body is a tomb." Amid the chaos, Athena managed to salvage Zeus' heart, which remained intact, and presented it to Zeus. In one version of the myth, Zeus used the heart to create a potion that Semele, a mortal woman, consumed, resulting in her conceiving Dionysus. In another account, Zeus himself consumed the heart, assimilating Zeus' essence. Later, Zeus impregnated Semele, who gave birth to Dionysus, considered a reincarnation of Zeus, embodying the divine essence of his previous form. Finally, we conclude this video by exploring Zeus' romance with Semele, another act of infidelity that incited Hera's revenge. Zeus was captivated by the beauty of Semele, the daughter of Cadmus, the founder of Thebes. Their passionate affair led to Semele's pregnancy, which Hera noticed. Determined to punish Semele for her involvement with Zeus, Hera devised a cunning plan. Disguised as an old woman, Hera befriended Semele and planted seeds of doubt regarding the true identity of her lover. Uncertain whether the man she had been intimate with was indeed Zeus, Semele asked him to reveal his true divine form as proof. Bound by a promise to grant her anything she desired, Zeus reluctantly agreed, knowing that the sight of his divine glory was lethal to mortals. When he revealed his true form, Semele instantly caught fire and was consumed. Similarly to the earlier incident involving Zeus, Zeus managed to save the fetus of Dionysus, sewing it into his own thigh, which acted as a surrogate womb where the fetus continued to develop. Eventually, Dionysus was born, signifying the second coming of Zeus from an Orphic perspective. And that concludes our video. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.